Hello, beautiful souls. It's Karen here at So Magic Inspirations. I'm here with an impromptu live. Decided to do a live. So we're going to be doing an all signs, and I'm just doing a slightly different all signs from usual. So today we're going to be looking at messages from your guides and angels. So what do you need to know right now from your guides, your angels, whoever you resonate with? Some spiritual guidance, whatever comes through. And we're going to go through from Aries through to Pisces. And don't forget to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. We're going to be using oracles and we're going to be using tarot to see what divine messages, what guidance you need right now. And obviously these are general messages, so just take what resonates. Hi Kayla, welcome. So today I wanted to use a deck I haven't used for a while called the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds, and the message that came out was the Relics of Lemuria and the Energy of 5, which is about change, fragments, memory and reclaiming. Beautiful cards in this deck. See if I can get that to stand up. I don't know if you know much about Lemuria, but it was an ancient time. It was a bit slightly before Atlantis, and it was a time where there was spiritual enlightenment. They still had the connection to the divine, and they were very connected to nature, and they didn't really meet, and they lived off the land, and they were very connected to the oceans as well, and they were very spiritually connected to the divine. They hadn't lost that divine connection. So let's get the message. There are within these hidden worlds, between the worlds, kept safe the precious remnants of the land of Lemuria, the place where humanity had its inception, and where you have had lifetimes as shapeshifter, mermaid, creature of the air and of the skin. These relics of the lost land send out their energies to the world, and we receive them in the moments when we dream of our other lives, when we remember fleetingly who we once were, and when we discover we too have abilities to heal, to hear, to sense, and to communicate deeply with the natural world. When this card comes to you, take a moment to give thanks to the card, to the earth, to soften into the world, to notice the plants and their language, the birds, the song, the intertwining of all that is, and know that you are a part of the beauty that is all around us. Reconnect and recommit to your own reclaiming of power. Allow the senses to extend and to feel the world in a deeper, more intuitive way. The lost books of Lemuria are written into your DNA, and when you recall, even for a moment, all that you are, its energy is reactivated in this world today, no longer as memory, but as true enduring abilities that once remembered and can be reclaimed and reactivated in gentle, inspiring ways. Illumination. When I remember, I reactivate. How beautiful is that? So, yeah, some of you may connect with the energy of Lemuria. It's fascinating. I've read a few books about it. It's fascinating info. And they had a matriarchal system, and it was run by the elders. And that saying, it takes a village. When they had children, everybody took part in raising the children, and obviously the feminines would feed them and nurture them, and when the child became older, they would spend time with the men to learn, things like hunting and swimming, and everybody loved everybody. It's a very loving energy. Such a peaceful time. They're very connected to nature, and that spiritual connection as well, and very connected to the dolphin energies as well. So a very beautiful time on earth. So yeah, that is the energy of like new earth. Hopefully we are heading towards that, whether you believe it or not. It may not look like it right now, but things are going to change. You have to stay positive and hopeful, I think. So let's look at the energies. As I said, messages from your guides and angels. So we're going to start with Aries. So what does Aries need to know right now? We're going to get oracles and we're going to get tarot. We're going to get the messages for everybody. Okay, see what comes through. For Aries, what does Aries need to know right now? What does Aries need to know? Well, that flew out. What else for Aries? For Aries. Guidance for Aries. Okay, let's look at these messages for Aries. So we've got dreams. We've got 66, a very powerful angel number. Your dreams may be more vivid and intense than usual. So if you've been noticing that about your dreams, maybe keep a dream diary. Pay attention to your dreams. Very often our subconscious is connecting with us through our dreams with metaphors, symbols, you know, but sometimes they're very personal to us. So through your dreams, your subconscious is trying to connect with you, or your guides and angels may be trying to send you a powerful message. So pay attention to that right now. And we've got challenges, blocks, fears, betrayals. We've got another 6. So we've got 666, 666. So it's not the sign of the devil. Okay, it's a very powerful angel number. So yeah, you could be blocked right now. You could be working on fears. You may have been going through betrayal. Okay, so these are things that need to be healed. These are things that are brought to your attention that are happening within you. And people around us trigger us in these energies. So if you recognize these triggers in yourself, you know, it's time to work on that and to heal. And a lot of you probably know I am a healer. And if anyone's going through this, I can help you. I will leave my link down below for you to contact me about a healing session. So yeah, you know, we can't ignore these feelings. We have to, you know, we have to acknowledge them. And we've got the goddess of compassion. Self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So yeah, I mean, we all have that inner critic. Some people are better than others. Some people have really severe inner critic. I think a lot of it starts in childhood, depending on, you know, what your parents were like. Were they encouraging? Were they negative, you know? And we pick up these patterns of behavior. And it's time to let go of and this is what I work with. Compassion Key is all about the compassion. It's all about the self-love. And to connect with that your own self-worth. And as we do that, it's a very, very, very powerful thing to do. Yeah, we've got law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to high frequencies. So we attract what we are. So if you can try and get into a much higher vibration and think positive, feel positive, this will attract more of that to you. And allow yourself to be in a better vibration. So let's get some tarot. What else does Aries need to know from their guides and angels? What else does Aries need to know? What else does Aries need to know? Yeah, so we've got the moon energy. So we're in the power of the full moon right now. So that could be affecting you quite a lot right now. And I think it was the moon in Libra. So it could be something to do with your thoughts. It could be something to do with love, because Libra is ruled by Venus. And things could be hidden from you right now. The moon upright is when things are hidden. So you may not be seeing clearly right now. Yeah, we've got sadness here, 5 of Cups, sadness and loss. So you could be feeling alone. You could be feeling really sad right now. But we've got the 10 of Cups coming in. Wow. So even though you could be alone right now, you could be single, there is a connection coming in. Okay, there is a connection coming in the near future here. Wow, didn't expect that. So that is the message for Aries. Okay, so let's go to Taurus. What's the message for Taurus from the guides and angels? What's the message for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know right now? Taurus need to know. Taurus need to know. Taurus need to know. Taurus need to know. So for Taurus, we've got perfectionist. Keep your standards high and honourable, but let go of the need to be perfect. So, yeah, nobody is perfect. And sometimes perfectionism is what keeps us stuck. It's a form of procrastination. You know, we wait until we're perfect to do this or to go there or to try this. So allow yourself to let go of that need. It's good to have good standards, but you don't need to be perfect. And just honour that in yourself, okay? Let go of the need to be perfect here. And we've got the Goddess of Awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance and creativity. So, you know, I can't really show these cards, but she's getting downloads, she's getting divine inspiration. So open up, you know, to receive, open up to inspiration, open up to receive the information from your guides and angels. They're wanting to give you some information here, and meditation can be the good way, or prayer can be the good way to receive that information. And we've got illumination, yeah, inspiration again. Look at that, positivity, joy. They're wanting you to open up to this inspiration, this illumination. They have something to share with you, something that they need you to maybe help others with. And this will bring in a lot of positivity and joy into your life. And we've got acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So, yeah, accepting yourself. We said at the beginning, nobody's perfect. And accepting yourself, warts and all. Okay, as the angels and your guides do. Accepting you for the beautiful soul that you are. And nobody's perfect. Oh, hi, Agnafa. Welcome. So let's get the tarot. The tarot for Taurus. What else do they need to know? Taurus. Yeah, we've got Four of Swords. So allow yourself to heal from the past. Allow yourself time alone to rest, recharge. Don't overdo it. Yeah, and be in that energy of self-love. You know, pamper yourself, nurture yourself. Yeah, and, you know, allow yourself to take a leap of faith. Allow yourself to take a leap into the unknown, to try new things, to get out there, and to take a chance. Okay? So don't hold back, Taurus. So that's the message. Oh, hello. You want a message? And if let's get you a message then. What does the universe want you to know? For Agnafa, what does the universe want you to know? The highest light, love and truth. What's the universe want you to know? So for Agnatha, oh hi Lila, we have You Are Worthy. It's time to stop feeling unworthy, unloved and undeserving. So I feel a lot of us on this planet go through these feelings. Oh, of course, Kayla, I will do that. Where we don't feel worthy or deserving. Again, a lot of it stems from childhood. You know, we go through things and we feel unworthy. But your guides and angels want you to know, Agnetha, that you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are loved, okay? You are loved. And freedom of soul expression, you may be holding back from expressing yourself out of fear of losing or upsetting someone around you. So we're here to express our soul. We're here to express, you know, the essence of our soul, and however you choose to do that. And sometimes we feel we can't, you know, we fear reprisals, we fear judgment from others, we fear of losing or upsetting others. And your guides and angels don't want you to hold back. So it's time for you to express yourself fully, okay? And think about how you want to express yourself, and let go of the fear of how it's going to affect other people. You need to follow your own soul's calling. And financial freedom, you may be feeling trapped in regard to the amount of money that is currently flowing into your life. So you're meant to be financially free, and we've got the 64, which is a 10, which is the 1, you know, that new beginning. Okay, so you may be struggling with money issues, okay? Obviously, a lot of people are, and you may not have enough. And again, this taps into this feeling worthy energy, because when we feel unworthy, we subconsciously block ourselves from receiving what we're truly worth, from receiving what we deserve. And it's time to allow yourself to allow the flow of financial freedom towards you. It's time to allow that flow. Okay. Look at that, Angel of Abundance, Agnefa. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Wow. So, yeah, release these feelings of unworthiness. And again, as I said, the healing work I do, if you're struggling with that, I can help you with that very much. But that is your message, okay? So, release the fear of not being yourself. Allow yourself to express yourself. And however you're expressing yourself, if that's in a creative way or however you're doing that, that could enable you to attract in finances, financial abundance. I feel it goes hand in hand. Okay. Okay, Kayla, I'll do yours now. So general message for Kayla. So if anyone in the chat here now and in replay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate that, because I'm nearly at 4K. It's taken me a while to get there, but I want to get there, and I will have some giveaways. So please press that subscribe button. It really does help me out. Thank you. And like the video if you enjoy it. So for Kayla, what does Kayla need to know right now? What does Kayla need to know right now? Why is the 7 of Staffs there? Oh, you're welcome, Another. It was a really positive message for you. Just know your worth, okay? Know that you deserve the best. You deserve to be financially free. Okay, Kayla, so we've got the 7 of Wands clarified by the Ace of Coins. So there could be a bit of a guarded energy around you right now, or you're better with your boundaries. It's always important to have strong boundaries anyway, but we do have a brand new beginning coming in. So this could be to do with a work or a job offer of increased financial flow. So I'm going to clarify that. But we also got the 9 of Coins, which is that independent energy. Also the energy of being financially stable and abundant. A healthy energy, you know, not a codependent energy. Standing on your own 2 feet energy. Clarified by the Chariot energy. So, yeah, forward movement. I feel positive movement forward with regard to finances. And with the 8 of Cups reverse, there could be somebody returning into your life. Okay, we're going to clarify that. And it's all in divine timing here, okay? So let's clarify. Why is the 7 of Wands there? Yeah, I think you're finding balance with the 6 of Coins. I think you're finding balance in your life. You know, this could be between head and heart, your masculine, your feminine. I've gone blank. Your dark, your light, you know, just finding balance within yourself. Yeah, and with the Daughter of Swords, like speaking your truth, being authentic, just honouring your truth is going to be really powerful for you. Yeah, we've got 9 of Cups here, clarifying the 8 of Cups. So somebody's on their way back to you, and it's a wish fulfillment. I think before you said you didn't want anybody returning, but who is this? We've got the King of Cups, so it could be a water sign, or it's somebody that has love for you, okay? And this is a mature energy. This is somebody in touch with their emotions. This is somebody that wants to offer love, okay? And, you know, when I said past returning, it could also mean a soulmate. It could also mean somebody from a past life that you had a soul connection with. Yeah, with the Ace of Coins, we've got Strength cards. So I feel that your finances are definitely improving. There's a powerful shift where your finances are going to be better. Yeah, and with the Chariot, we've got the Four of Wands. So more stability coming in your life, more grounded energy. You know, you're going to be stable, you know, stable financially in your life. Yeah, we've got justice coming in. So there's divine justice coming in, balance. Here again, we've got the wish fulfillment card. So again, it's after a period of healing, there's a wish fulfillment, okay? So there's definitely something coming towards you that you are going to want, okay? So I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to get your question in a minute, Lila. I just need to get on with the signs. And then I will do yours. I'll do one more sign and I'll do your reading, Lila. So for Gemini, your guides and angels, what do they want you to know? Gemini, what do they want you to know? What do they want you to know, Gemini? What do they want you to know? What do they want you to know, Gemini? Oh, you're welcome, Kayla. So we've got collective consciousness. This is for Gemini. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all the energetic shifts. It's time to focus on peace and love for all. So we've got 61 of 7. The 7 to me is a very spiritual number. It's about our spiritual path, our development. So you could be going through an awakening. You could be going through an upgrade with your consciousness here. You could feel very connected to the collective consciousness, particularly if you're an empath. Or you have psychic gifts or intuitive gifts. You could be tapping into the collective consciousness, and especially right now because there is a lot of turmoil. So you need to protect your energy, okay? Make sure you know which is your energy and which is other people's. Okay, so get that definition. And we have gateway, mystery, voyage, and travel. We've got another 6 energy here. So there could be a gateway opening up, a portal opening up to you. And again, I feel this is to do with your consciousness. So there could be a rise in your frequency or your energetic vibration. But we've got mystery, voyage, travel. So you could even be doing, oh God, my brain's not working tonight. Astral travel, that's it. You could even be doing astral travel. This could be something that you have within you to do, if that resonates for you. If you do engage in that, make sure you protect yourself at all costs, okay? Make sure you don't do that without some sort of protection, energetic protection around yourself. Other than that, it just could be a portal opening, and right now you're not clear on the way ahead. because there's a mystery around it, okay? But sometimes we're not meant to know everything. And we have angel psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong, yeah. So I feel definitely there's going to be an upgrade, an increase, if this hasn't already happened, where you're really starting connecting more to your psychic abilities, your clair abilities, your intuitive abilities in some way. Okay, so yeah, this could be coming in for you or has already come in. And time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know the sun will always rise again tomorrow. Enters the middle of the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. So, yeah, you're definitely coming to an end of a cycle in your life. And with that gateway, that portal energy, you're transcending, you're transforming into a new era of your life where you could be more consciously aware, you could be more in tune with your gifts, okay, whatever resonates for you. So it's a whole new chapter. What else for Gemini? Do your guides and angels want you to know? What else for Gemini? It's for Gemini. Yeah, we've got Seven of Wands. So again, protect yourself, protect your energy, have strong boundaries, especially if you do astral travel or if you connect with your guides, if you channel information, if you receive downloads, make sure you have strong boundaries, protection in place. Yeah, we've got Page of Coins. So there could be a new area around your finances. There could be a shift in your finances. Well, we got the Lover's energy. So you could be connected with a soulmate or twin flame as well. That could be part of the gateway, part of that mystery. There is, if you're looking for love, there's somebody coming in and you're going to have that spiritual connection with each other. Okay? So that is Gemini. So now I get Lila's message. General message for Lila. Okay. General message for Lila. So for the highest light, love and truth, what does Lila need to know right now? Spirit. For the highest light, love and truth, what does Lila need to know right now? What does Lila need to know right now? What does Lila need to know right now? For the highest light, love and truth. Three of Wands. Yeah, so for Lila, we've got the Four of Air, the Four of Swords reversed, clarified by the Page of Water. So you could have been spending time alone. You could have been going through a healing process, just focusing on yourself. And I feel the message is it's time to get out there and be open to love with that Page of Water. You could have been healing maybe from a past heartbreak, and it's time to come out and allow yourself to open up to that again, to love. And it's in divine timing with the Three of Wands, clarified by the Strength card. So you're ready, you're strong enough, you're ready, you've done the healing, you've done the work, and it's all in divine timing. It will happen when it happens. And with the Three of Cups, clarified by the Messenger of Water, I feel, it's time. The Three of Cups obviously is that social card, and it can also talk about reconciliation. So I don't know if that resonates, but it's just about getting yourself out there, opening up, okay, to, being more social, getting out there. And as you do that, you're attracting in somebody with the Messenger of Water. Okay, you could be attracting in this new beginning. Why is the Page of Water there? Yeah, because maybe you were with the Five of Cups, that is that sadness and loss, feeling alone. So you could have been feeling that way, you could have been in a separation or a breakup situation and you felt sad and you spent time alone and you've been doing healing on that. Yeah, we've got King of Swords energy. So you could be connecting with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Mature energy, somebody that's very intelligent, somebody that's could be very business-minded, it's mature. And I feel it would be a strong connection with this person. Yeah, we've got Messenger of Earth. So I feel, you know, maybe you've been single for a while or you've been in separation for a while. But there is a communication coming in, I feel. Yeah, with the Three of Water clarified by the Eight of Earth. So, you know, the Eight of Earth, obviously that's my creative card, but also it can be about putting in time and effort on something, you know, developing a skill. And this could be in the workplace or this could be creatively. That's going to bring you in financial abundance. So yeah, I feel you know, and also with the Three of Cups, networking maybe with other people. You know, you're going to be in a positive phase of your life, I feel. Yeah, Six of Water. So again, that is that reunion card. So there could be a reunion if that is something you want. But again, it can sometimes mean that it's somebody like a soulmate energy from a past life. But yeah, there is, you know, there is somebody coming towards you. Yeah, we've got Justice, so it's divine justice. Balance is coming into your life. Yeah, with the moon reverse, I feel things are going to get revealed to you in the right time. Yeah, we've got the Two of Cups. We've got mutual love coming in here. So I know you and Caleb both asked for like general messages and it ends up being a love reading, but you know, that is what I'm getting, okay? So that is your message, Lila. Oh, hi, Prince. Hi, Sunseals. Welcome. I love this tarot deck. It's called the Good Tarot. Beautiful colours. And if anyone would ever like a personal reading from me, they're just £40. And they're sent via email link after you paid by PayPal within 3 days. Oh, thank you, Lila, and you, welcome. So I'm going to get back to the all signs. So now we're on Cancer. So what from the guides and angels for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know right now? The guides and angels for Cancer. So this is Cancer. Does Cancer need to know? Does Cancer need to know? Does Cancer need to know? So for Cancer, we've got divine timing. What you're working on now is divinely guided. So whatever you're working on, so whether that's the work situation, or a creative project, a love situation, a family situation, it's something involving love. Okay, so it could be self-love, could be a loving connection or love for family. It's all divinely guided. It's going to work out in the right time. Okay, so whatever that means for you, it will happen when it's meant to happen. And conscious living. Those healthy changes you've been meaning to make are imperative for you now. So, yeah, your guides and angels want you to know that it's time to change maybe what you're eating, what you're drinking, your routines, to choose a more healthy way, a more loving way of being in the world. Okay, this will stand you in good stead moving forward in your life as you get older. Okay, so choose a conscious way to live, whatever that means for you. And we have forgiveness, redemption, renew, reprieve. So time to forgive, okay? Time to forgive yourself, forgive others, those that have hurt you. It's no good holding on to that. And when we forgive that, when we forgive those past people, it doesn't excuse their behavior. It just allows you to move on, okay? It just allows you to let go and move on and find that peace within yourself. And as we let go of holding on to resentment or fear or anger, whatever it is, it allows more light to come into us, okay? And it allows us to hold more positive energy. And we have the God of indulgence. It's all right. Stop beating yourself up. A little indulgence in balance is healthy. So this very much goes with that conscious living. So maybe you've been overdoing it a little bit. Maybe you've been overindulging in some way. But it's all about the balance, okay? So finding that balance within your life, what suits you, and not beating yourself up about it, forgiving yourself for anything that you feel you've done wrong. And just try the next day, you know, don't beat yourself up too much about it. Just find that balance in your life. So what about tarot for Cancer? What does your guides and angels want you to know? Yeah, we've got Knight of Wands energy. So, yeah, follow your passions. Get fired up. You know, get creative. These are all positive things, I feel, for you to get involved in. Yeah, we do have the Tower. So there could be a sudden shift in your life, okay, but it doesn't have to be bad. What else for Cancer? Wow, we got Ace of Cups. So for a lot of you, it could be love, okay? It could be love coming in. Once you do that forgiveness work, if you've been holding on to the past and holding on to resentment and anger, once you let go, as I said, it allows room for more positive energies to come in. But obviously, Ace of Cups is all about loving yourself as well. So once you get into that self-love energy, and if you're looking for love, you will attract that to you, okay? So that is Cancer. Okay, so now we're going to get on to Leo. So for Leo, from Highest Light, Love and Truth, what your guides and angels want you to know for Leo? What do your guides and angels want you to know right now for Leo? What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know right now? What does Leo need to know? Excuse me. So we've got Divine Channel. You are a Divine Channel. You work with angels and guides to deliver messages that assist others on their spiritual path. So if you're not aware of this, if you're not doing this right now, this is something that's going to come in for you. You have the ability to channel information and to connect more with your guides and angels. And maybe it's time, you know, if you're not aware, open up to this. I would recommend working with tarot, use oracles to help you connect, meditate, pray, whatever resonates for you. Work with crystals, whatever resonates. Some people, you know, divine through tea leaves or coffee, sand. I've seen sand, I've seen salt. So however you channel, I mean, it's all coming from the same source, but you have that ability, okay? And we've got steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making in the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So your guides and angels are acknowledging what you're doing. Maybe you felt unappreciated. Maybe you felt nobody is seeing what you're doing or acknowledging what you're doing. And they want to acknowledge that. They want to acknowledge that you're progressing, you're remembering love, and you are making a contribution, and they're acknowledging that, okay? So beautiful. And solar portal, balance, instincts, and control. So we've got a 9 energy, which is just before the end of a cycle, and a beautiful solar energy. So happier times coming in, joyful times coming in, maybe a solar plexus activation where you're in good self-worth, good self-esteem, more confidence. You're coming into balance in your energies, and you're trusting in your instincts, you're trusting in your intuition more, and you have more control maybe over your actions or reactions in life, okay? And we have angel of communication. Communicate clearly, don't be afraid to tell it like it is. So it's time to speak up, you know, to speak your truth, to communicate to whoever you need to communicate with, and just be authentic, okay? That's what you need to do, Leo. So let's have a look. Oh, hello, Mohammed Edwards. Yeah, I will get your questions soon, okay? So what does Leo need to know? My guys and angels, what else does Leo need to know? Yeah, we've got Queen of Wands energy here. So again, that's your energy, fire sign energy. So connecting with your passion, connecting with your creativity, your sensuality. I feel you're looking good. You're attracting a lot of attention right now. Yeah, we've got Empress energy. So in that Empress energy, being receptive, being loving, nurturing, this is a really positive energy for you to be in, acknowledging your, or if you're a man or a woman, acknowledging that divine feminine essence. And we have the stars. So you're becoming a star. You could be getting a lot of attention, getting recognition. So after a period of healing, maybe doing some healing on yourself, you are going to be in the limelight. You are, you know, you are attracting your dreams, your wish come true. Okay. So that is Leo. So yeah, of course you can ask a question, Sun Seals. So Mohammed, excuse me, Mohammed Edward wants to check in with the love life. So we're going to use tarot. So for Mohammed Edward, the highest light, love and truth, what can you tell them about their love life right now? What can you tell them about your love life? For Mohammed Edward, what can you tell them about their love life? For the highest light, love and truth, what do they need to know about their love life? Do they need to know about their love life here? So, Queen of Wands, Five of Cups, okay, Mohammed Edward, excuse my throat. We've got the Hermit energy clarified by the Emperor. So I don't know if you've been alone. I don't know if you've been single for some time. Definitely, excuse me, definitely spending time alone. Maybe doing some inner work, meditating, after, you know, seeking guidance, maybe inner guidance. And it's clarified by the Sultan, which is the Emperor energy. So stepping into your divine masculine, I feel this work, whatever you've been doing, this alone time is really helping you to mature, to get into that divine masculine energy. The energy of somebody that is, oh, hi Dana, welcome. So we've got a Queen of Wands energy here. So I don't know if you are connected with a fire sign or this is something coming in. Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know what your sign is, Mohammed, but the Emperor can be an Aries energy. But that, you know, that is just that energy of Mars, you know, that action-orientated energy. And the Queen of Wands is clarified by the Four of Wands, which is that building a foundation, creating a stability together. definitely building together. And we've got the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment, and it's clarified by the Three of Wands. And this is about divine timing. Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, the Emperor is just a representative of you, okay? So let's just clarify, why is the Emperor there? Yeah, we've got the Shire of Coins again. So clarifying, I feel maybe you're in a good place financially, or you're feeling stable in your life, and you're mature, and you know what you want. You know what you want moving forward, and you're feeling good about yourself and a good energy. I hope that's the message I'm getting. And the Queen of Wands, why is the Queen of Wands there? Yeah, we've got Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. So definitely going to be a lot of sexual attraction, a lot of sensual attraction, a lot of passion and desire here, definitely. Why is the Four of Wands there? Why is the Three of Wands there? Oh, hi, Nisha. Yeah, with the King of Cups, I definitely feel there's love. It's love. There's going to be passion. There's going to be love. There's going to be stability. It's a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Yeah, with the Magician energy, you're manifesting this. So whether you're consciously manifesting it or subconsciously. So what's your thoughts, your words, your actions, and your emotions, because that is what you're attracting towards you. So stay in a positive vibe, be in a hopeful, positive energy. Yeah, again, Knight of Wands energy. So as I said, I feel there's going to be a lot of passion and fire and desire between you, okay, you and this person, but not just passion. There's love going to develop here. What's the outcome here? What's the outcome? Yeah, we've got the Knight of Coins energy. So the Knight of Coins is a slow moving energy. So you could, I don't know your situation, you could have been single a while, or this is, it can take a while for this energy to come in. But once this comes in, it's solid. It's somebody that does want something serious. It's not flaky energy. It's somebody that wants to build and create that foundation, as I said. What else? Yeah, Three of Coins is my collaboration card. So you definitely you're both going to be on the same page. You're going to want to work together to create this relationship. I feel it's going to be a relationship. Let's see if I can get your timing. I'm going to go, I haven't got my timing cards here, but I'm going to go on the the number on the card. Let's see the timing. What's the timing for this connection? We've got 8 energy, and again, this is the 8 of Wands, which is about communication. So I don't know if you're on any dating sites or if you get out much, but there will be communication, and it could be in 8 weeks. I don't think it's as soon as 8 days, 8 weeks or 8 months. Okay, but energy can change all the time. Okay, so just keep an open mind. So that's your message. Thank you for being here. And if you're not subscribed, it would be great if you would, as I'm trying to increase my subs. Thank you. I'm just going to do a sign, and then I'm going to do your question, Lila. Did I do Lila's question? Oh, I did Lila's question, didn't I? I didn't see your question there, Sun Seals. I don't see a question from you. Yeah, I'll get your question after I've done another read, Dana. So now we're going to look at Virgo. So for Virgo, for the highest light, love and truth, what's your guys and angels want Virgo to know? Guys and angels want Virgo to know. Purpose. Virgo. 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 Oh, okay, sun seals. So for Virgo, we've got soul purpose. Something exciting is on the horizon for you if you follow your passion. So again, it's connecting to your passion. That's the sacral chakra, the second chakra, and connecting with your passion. You know, what lights you up, what gets you on fire. And, you know, follow your passion in life, you know, wherever that takes you, whatever that is. And that is part of your soul purpose, okay? So connect with your passion in life. What is your passion, okay? And crossroads, a new business adventure, a project or career is currently at the works for you. So you're at crossroads right now, okay? There could be choices to be made. There could be decisions to be made. But know that it's all possible and it will work out for the highest good, okay? And we've got crown portal, divinity, unity, and separation. So you're getting a crown portal activation, your crown chakra. We've got the number 8, which is the energy of abundance, the number of infinity. Yeah, you're coming into a really positive energy. Okay, so you may have felt the separation in the collective, and you've been working on the balance within yourself, and you're coming into your own divinity. You're coming into your own unity between masculine and feminine. So this is something you're moving towards, I feel. And we have angel prayer. Ask the universe and the angels for help and guidance. So if you're going through a difficult time, if you're struggling with something, if you need guidance, if you need support, if you need love, call on your angels, because they need us to ask for, you know, they need permission to come in, basically. So pray, meditate on this, ask for the help that you need, okay? And they will be there. They're there by your side. But until you ask them for help, they have to stand back. They cannot interfere or intervene unless you call on them to do so, okay? So we've got notice the signs. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you you're loved and never alone. Wow. So notice the signs. Look out for the signs. Okay, so we all see signs in different ways. You may see numbers, you may see feathers or coins, or you may see animal spirits. You know, you can always ask the angels for a sign as well. If you want confirmation on something, you can always ask them for a sign. Okay, ask them to send you confirmation and just pay attention. So what else for Virgo right now? What else for Virgo? Yeah, we've got Four of Wands energy. So yeah, I feel you're coming into a more stable phase, a more grounded phase. You're going to be feeling more stable, I feel, more moving forward. Yeah, we've got the Magician energy. So I feel that you have all the tools and skills you need to manifest your desires. So focus on the positive, focus on what you do want as opposed to what you don't want. And you will create that, you will bring that in to manifestation. Yeah, again, Page of Wands, I feel it's all about following your passion, getting passionate, getting creative. That's really going to stand you in good stead, I feel. So that's the message for Virgo. I've got decks everywhere here. You can see how many decks I've got here. So now Dana's question. Yeah, I'm well. I hope you're well, Dana. What does my DM want me to know right now? Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look, Dana. So for Dana, for the highest light, love and truth, for Dana, what does her DM want her to know? So I'm going to tap into his feelings initially. See what feelings right now. Got compassion energy. Got determined. Faith, yeah. So I feel, right now he's feeling compassionate towards himself. He's in a good energy about that. So he's not dwelling on a negative energy, and he's determined to change things, and he has the faith. Okay, he's having faith and trust in that there can be a shift here in your connection. So what else? Excuse me, what else? How does it feel? Yeah, we got cool hearing from them. So I think I saw you read that you're in telepathic communication. So I feel the next step is going to be, in the physical connection, wanting to reach out to you. Yeah, feeling that magnetic attraction and passion here. Yeah, I mean, you're in the silence, no contact, in the physical, but I feel there's going to be a shift in that because I said there's like they want to reach out, they want to speak to you, they want to hear your voice, I feel. Yeah, he's believing in the right timing here, divine time. He's believing in the timing of, when this is going to happen, when this shift is going to happen. Let's get a message from him. What does he want? What does Dana's DM want to say? What does Dana's DM want to say? Dana's DM want to say for the highest light, love and truth. Yeah, feeling lustful, feeling turned on by you. Feeling sorry, they know they hurt you. Feeling sorry. Yeah, realising they made a big mistake over this. You lit a fire in me of hot desire. So that fire never went out. I want to text you, but not sure if you'll respond. Can we meet up again? Yeah, so I feel it's getting closer, Dana. Okay, this is going to happen in the 3D. So, carry on with the telepathic connection. Send love. Send forgiveness. Whatever you feel like you want to send to him. Because we do pick up on each other's energies, okay? Hi, Nisha. When will Samath Vendati contact me for a reunion? I haven't really got any timing cards at the moment, but let's see if we can get an answer for you there. When will Samath contact Nisha? When will Samath contact Nisha for the highest light, love and truth? So we've got the Death card, which is a 13, which goes down to a 4. So it could be within, I don't think it's 4 days, it could be within a month, 4 weeks. Okay? So I'll get some messages from him for you. I know some other people have put questions in the chat. Just bear with me, I will get to them, okay? So, Phoenicia. Messages Phoenicia from Samantha. Messages for Anisha. Yeah, definitely wants a reconciliation. Wants to rebuild this. Yeah, wants to compromise. Wants to make changes. Yeah, it looks like they want to create a home with you, or at least start, have a foundation to build together. Yeah, they want to connect. They want to create a relationship with you here. Okay, they do want to connect and build a relationship. So let's get that message from you. For you, I mean. A message for Nisha from Samantha. Message from Nisha. I'm sorry for the things I said. You are sweet like chocolate to me. And this is one of my decks in my card shop, Late Night Thoughts and Desires. I will leave the link down below. You are skillful lover, nobody aroused me the way you did. So even if you weren't intimate, I feel they've been fantasizing about that. Yeah, no one is like you. So sometimes we have to lose somebody or have that time apart to realise what they really mean to us, okay? So that's your message. Thank you for being here. Right, I'm just going to do another sign and then I will get to the other questions. Because I'm limited with my battery, because otherwise my battery's going to die. So now we're on Libra. So guides and angel messages for Libra. Guides and angel messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. Okay, so for Libra, we've got spiritual practice. Making time for your spiritual practice will assist you with clearing your mind and restoring inner peace. So your spiritual practice could be anything. It could be from like breath work, meditation, yoga, prayer, a ritual, cleansing ritual, getting out into nature, whatever it is for you. Time to find some sort of daily practice that's really going to help with your focus on your spiritual self. And we've got the heart portal, love, receptivity, mistrust. So you could be having a heart awakening here with the number 20 as well. That's my number for relationships and partnerships. Your heart could be awakening, okay, suddenly opening up. Maybe you've been closed off to love because of heartbreak and disappointment, but your heart is, we need to stay open-hearted. That's the best way to be in the world. I know it can be tricky, but that is what we need in the world. We need more open-hearted people to love, to love, be compassionate, and to spread the love. And I feel you're opening up to love again, Libra, whatever you've been through, and you're opening up to being receptive, and you're healing any mistrust around love and relationships. And we have Angel of Emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. So again, I feel the power of authenticity, the power of being your true self, allowing yourself to be authentic, allowing yourself to speak the truth. And part of that is your open-heartedness. Part of that is your loving heart, your compassionate heart, and being the real you in the world, okay? It's time. And with the butterfly energy, it's a transformational time for you, Libra. And we have trustworthy guidance. You've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything you need related to this idea. So you may have received some sort of download or some sort of inspiration, some sort of guided information, and your angels and guides are here to support you. And again, like I said earlier, we need to call on them if you want their support and guidance to assist you. They need our permission to come in. So open up to their energy, open up to their guidance here. Okay, so let's get the tarot for Libra. What else for Libra? What else for Libra? Guides and angels want you to know, Libra. Yeah, we've got the Seven of Wands. So I feel, you know, maybe you were very guarded, but now you're having healthy boundaries. You're setting healthy boundaries, and you know you're not guarding your heart like you were. You're letting down the guards, but instead you've got those healthy boundaries in your life. Yeah, and you're opening up to love. You're opening up to the wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. You're opening up to love in your life again. And it's all in the timing, so it'd be different for everybody. So you're trusting in the process here. Okay, so that is Libra. I'm just going to grab a drink because my throat is raw. Okay. Thank you to everyone who showed up, by the way. I appreciate you being here. Let's get to the questions. Where are we? Sun Seals question. I don't know how I pay my rent and groceries this month without having to borrow money for the first time in years. I'm hoping to start working next week. Oh, I see. You're hoping for a job. I'm so sorry you're going through all of that, Sun Seals. I'm really sorry that you're going through that. Okay, it's tough, I know. Let's see what the tarot have to tell you. Okay. So for the highest light, love and truth. For the highest light, love and truth for Sun Seals. What's happening regarding money for Sun Seals? What's happening regarding money? For the highest light, love and truth. What's happening regarding money for Sun Seals? What's happening regarding money? The highest light, love and truth. What's happening regarding money? Well, Sun Seals, it's very positive for you. We've got the Eight of Swords clarified by the Sun of Cups, the Knight of Cups energy. So you're very much up in your head, I feel, overthinking, and I get that. I get that because it's, you know, we worry, don't we? We don't want to feel that way, and we get stuck up in our head, and it can keep us stuck as well because we're, you know, we can be so stressed and anxious. You know, we're not relaxed, and I feel you need to start being in that energy of love, loving yourself, being in that loving energy and opening up to love, you know, balancing your head and your heart, basically. Okay. So when you can maybe do some breathing, some breath work, some meditation, listen to some calming music, step out of the stress, get out into nature. Nature's very healing for us. Get grounded. I've got some grounding meditations on my channel. Ground yourself into the earth, you know, connect to Mother Earth. That helps bring in our manifestations. But with the full energy clarified by the Six of Wands, there's definitely a chance for you to take that chance, have a leap of faith, and that the Six of Wands is about success and victory. So I see things turning around for you. And with the Four of Wands, there's stability coming in. With the Four of Wands, it's about foundation stability. And the World card, about a new chapter in your life, a new beginning, coming out of this cycle, coming out of this negative cycle. Yeah, it's good to get out into nature. Breathe the fresh air, do some deep breathing. Wow. You got the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins, that is abundant energy. That is financial abundance coming in towards you. Okay. I'm just going to ask about that job. I've got my yes or no cards here. What's happening about the job offer? What's happening about the job offer? Yeah, you've got a yes. Clearing the air, refresh and change. So I feel you need to clear the energy in your home. I don't know if you ever use sage, or open the windows, let some fresh air into your home. Get rid of any clutter, get rid of things you don't need. Allow the flow of energy to flow around your home. Cleanse and clear your own energy. You know, get into get into positive thinking. Get out of your head, into your heart, as I said. Do some breathing, out into nature. It's really going to shift your energy. So there is definitely a shift coming in. Okay? So try not to stress. Believe in the good, okay? Believe in the changes, the positive changes coming in, okay? And you know, with that, the other thing you mentioned about the hurt feelings, get into the forgiveness energy, because that when we hold on to hurt and upset over things like that, again, that can keep us stuck. So you need to forgive, okay? Forgive the person, and just, it doesn't excuse what's happened. It just allows you to move on. So don't hold on to those negative feelings and open up. Just focus on the good, okay? Because good is coming towards you. Hello, PJ Carson. Welcome. Hi, Sakshmi. Hi, Palak. Hello, Evergreen. Oh, wow, there's loads of people here. Okay, I need to do another sign, and then I will get to the next question, which is Sakshmi. So I'm just going to do another sign, and then I will get to your question, Sakshmi. Oh, you're welcome, Sunseals. All the best to you. Just focus on the positive, okay? Focus on the positive. Okay, so for Scorpio, for the highest light, love and truth, what do your guides and angels want you to know? Scorpio. 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 Message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. We've got purging process. You may be currently experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. So, yeah, I mean, we go through things in life that can be difficult at times, you know, and causes hurt, causes pain, emotionally, physically, or mentally. And we need to honour that. We need to allow ourselves to feel it. As I'm always saying, the healing work I do is very much acknowledging the pain, but then giving yourself compassion. And this is what you need to do, Scorpios. Acknowledge the pain, allow yourself to feel it, and just release it. And as you release those dark negative energies within you, those dark negative feelings, you allow space for more light and more loving energy to come in. And it is a process. So just be kind, just be loving to yourself if you're going through that right now. And we have the angel of support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. So again, it's just confirmation. If you've been praying, if you've been meditating, and you've asked for help, you've asked for guidance, it's been heard, okay? It's been heard. So you will get the help you need, basically. Okay, so just have trust and faith in that. And we have the angel of space clearing. It's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. So exactly what I was just saying to sun seals is we need to let go of these negative thoughts and patterns and behaviors, and do whatever we need to, seek a healer like me to get help with that, or meditate, do some subliminal work online, get out into nature, clear your home, clear your energy. Just let go of it, okay? Just let go and allow space for the new, allow space for fresh air, for more positive thinking to come in. And we have transformation, morph, synchronicity, and impulse. So you're going through a transformation. You're going to be coming in, like you're purging. So you're coming into a new beginning. You're coming into a lighter phase. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel like the load that you've been carrying or the weight on your back is lifted as you release these negative energies within you. And you're going to feel lighter. Your vibration will improve, will increase, which will attract, more good in for you, more positive energies towards you. So let's have a look at the tarot for Scorpio. What do your guides and angels want you to know, Scorpio? What do your guides and angels want you to know? Yeah, we've got the Tower. So again, it could be a sudden shift for you. For some people, there could be a sudden shift. It depends what's happening in your life. Yeah, there could be a new beginning with finances. Okay, there could be a change in your work situation, a change in your finances. Yeah, and the Ten of Wands reversed, like I said, letting go of burdens. It's time to let down your burdens, okay? And after the 10 comes the Ace of Wands. So connect with your passions, connect with your creativity as you move forward. Okay, so that's Scorpio. Let's have a look at what questions I've got. So Sakshmi, will Mani marry Sapna? So I'm just going to ask my yes or no cards. I think you've asked me this before. So will Sapna marry? I mean, I think you need to start focusing on yourself more. Okay? Just work on yourself. And if it's meant to happen, it will. Okay? Will Mani marry Sapna for the highest light, love and truth? Yeah, we've got a no at the moment, okay? Just because it's a no now doesn't mean it's always going to be a no. As I said, I think you need to focus on yourself right now. Let's get you some guidance from the angels. What does Sakshmi need to know? Yeah, don't stop. Whatever you're doing, focus on yourself. Just trust, okay? Trust in the process and let go. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. It's time to let go of trying to maybe control the situation or try and know the outcome, because things change all the time, and that's why we need to focus on ourselves. Okay, that's the only person we can change or influence is ourselves. Okay, so I hope that helped. Hello, Palak. So current feelings of KM for me, will he contact me? Current feelings of KM. Let's get a yes or no. Will they contact you? Will KM contact you, yes or no? And then we'll get the feelings, okay? Will KM contact you? Yeah, we've got a yes. Rising tide, coming out of your shell. So there's definitely a yes there. So let's get their feelings. Feelings for Palak. Feelings for Palak. Wow. Got love. Got love here. What else? Anything else? Anything else? Feelings for Palak. Yeah, romantic feelings towards you. Definitely romantic feelings. Let's get a message for you from them. You're so sexy, you turn me on. Turn me on so much. You're such a kind, loving person. I miss you so much. Okay, so that's the message. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm going to do a sign now. So we're going to get on, we'll get to the other questions in a minute. So now we're going to get to Sagittarius. So for the highest light, love and truth, what do your guides and angels want you to know? What your guides and angels want you to know, Sagittarius? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius, we've got supernova. An aspect of your personality, ego self, must die to make way for a new shining star to be born. So you could be a bit out of balance with your ego. You may be too far in your ego, and there needs to be a balance here. Okay, and once you do that, you know, you step out of your ego more. You're going to be a star, a new shiny star, a newer version of you, a more positive version of you. And we've got magical realms, belief, confidence, and co-create. So, yeah, you could be very connected to the magical realms. You could be connected with magic within yourself, having a renewed belief and confidence. You could be somebody who's very creative. You're going to co-create with the universe in some way. You could be getting divine inspiration and guidance here. And we have God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So what good qualities you're seeing in other people is reflecting it back to you, is a reflection of your good qualities. Okay, so be aware of that. And we have listen, quieten your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you, listen. So sometimes we need to get out of our head and, you know, just listen, you know, quieten our mind, meditate or pray, and just quieten your mind and allow yourself to listen to the guidance. Okay, there's some guidance they want to give you. So just quieten your mind and allow yourself that time to just listen. So let's look at the tarot. So what else does Sagittarius need to know? Yeah, just being that self-love energy, you know, love and nurture yourself. Yeah, and don't be afraid to take a chance, okay? Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. Okay, so that's Sagittarius. Okay, Okay, so I'm just going to do Capricorn and then I'll do some more questions. So for Capricorn, your guides and angels, what do they want you to know? Capricorn. Okay, so for Capricorn, we've got inner dialogue. In order for things around you to change, you must first change your inner dialogue. So this is that negative self-talk, isn't it? And you know, not talking ourselves up, but, you know, being negative and, you know, change the way you speak about yourself, you know, within yourself and without yourself. You know, be in a more positive mindset, speak more positive about yourself, think more positive, and act more positive, okay, to change your energy. And we've got reflective truth, identity, self-love, and acceptance. So accept yourself for who you are, you know, warts and all. Nobody is perfect. But love yourself unconditionally. Love yourself no matter what. And just be authentic, you know, just be truthful. Just speak your truth. Just be your truth, okay? And we've got angel of manifestation. Your efforts, determination and perseverance has paid off. So if you've been trying to manifest something, they want you to know that it's going to pay off, okay? You know, you have all the skills and tools you need to do this, to manifest your whatever you're trying to bring into fruition, and things are coming towards you. So open your arms to receive, okay? And there's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Only infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly to and through you. So again, if you've got worries or concerns right now, like a lot of people have, okay, worry doesn't solve anything. It just makes us feel crap. So they want you to know that all is taken care of. Trust in the divine, trust in yourself, and put loving thoughts and emotions into the situation. Just see it through the eyes of love. And as you do that, there is nothing to worry about, okay? They don't want you to worry. So let's look at the tarot. Let's look at the tarot. What else does Capricorn need to know from the guides and angels? Yeah, the Magician again. So you are a master manifester. You have all the tools you need, and your manifestations are going to come into being. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands, you know, connect with your passion, your fire, your creativity, and this will help with the manifestation. And there's a whole new chapter here with the World card. There's a whole new chapter starting for you in a very positive way. Okay, so that is Capricorn. So now I'm going to see what questions are left. I will have to get off of this soon. My battery's going to die. So, see what questions we have. Hello, Evergreen Life. Hello, Vimlesh. Does Mina love me or not? Does she come into a relationship with me, and should I approach her? Only you know the answers to these things, really. You need to start, everybody needs to start tuning into their own intuition, because the more we use it, the stronger it becomes, okay? So, you know, it's like a muscle in your body. You know, if you don't exercise or use certain muscles, they get weak, okay? And it's the same with our intuition. So just start using it, you know, bit by bit. The more you learn to trust it, the stronger it becomes, Okay, so for Vimlesh, does Mina love Vimlesh? Does Mina love Vimlesh? Yeah, we've got a no at the moment. Cold shoulder, frozen, put on ice for a while. So just because it's a no now doesn't mean that it can't change. Okay. Let's get some guidance for you from the angels. So Vimlesh wants to know, will she want a relationship and should they approach her? What's the guidance here? What's the guidance? What's the guidance for Vimlesh? Yeah, it's up to you. Like I said, you need to start tuning in your own intuition. We have got recovery energy here. So I feel there is an opportunity, whatever your situation with this person. Yeah, it's just that now is not the right time for whatever reason. But there are going to be big happy changes here. Okay. So what I recommend you do is just focus on yourself right now. Just focus on you and, you know, send loving energy to this person. Send loving thoughts to this person and, you know, do any work you need to do on yourself and the energy can shift between you. Okay. Um, yeah, I know what you mean about deep breathing, but you know, it's practice, I think, with breathing. Just practice the deep breaths. In nature is a good place or by the ocean. Yeah, if you don't have sage, it doesn't matter. I actually I make a spray, which is like filtered water with different essential oils in it. So it depends what essential oils I've got, and I use that as a spray in my house as well. Or herbs are very good. I think, you know, various herbs are very good. Fresh flowers, you know, crystals, anything like that would help the energy. Oh, hi, Prudence. Will I marry a white rich man? I'm just going to ask my yes or no questions. I don't know if you've got anyone in mind. Prudence. Will Prudence marry a white rich man? Will Prudence marry a white... Does it have to be white? A white rich man. For the highest light, love and truth. Will she marry a white rich man? We have got a yes. Trust your feelings, fulfill your heart's desire. I mean, you know, it's not necessarily about colour or race, is it? It's about how they make you feel. And if they happen to be rich, that's a bonus, I guess, isn't it? Let's get you some guidance from the angels. Some guidance for Prudence. What's the guidance? Yeah, we've got to look for a sign. Okay, so ask for a sign from your guides and angels about this, who this person is. You know, they'll send you some information. And it says in the near future, okay? So it's in divine timing. It'll be when you're ready that will happen, okay? Yeah, of course, Sun Seals. Everything is a work in progress. Don't be hard on yourself, okay? Just do your best. That's all anyone can do. Okay, so now I'm going to get on with the signs. So now we're going to get to Aquarius. So what do the guides and angels want you to know? For Aquarius, the highest light, love and truth. What do the guides and angels want you to know? I'm going to have to go in a minute because my battery is going to die. I can't believe I've been on here for 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Okay, so for Aquarius, we've got kindred souls. You're currently experiencing many changes in your relationships and friendships. So if you're single right now, you're going to meet somebody who's a kindred soul, like a soulmate or a twin flame energy. And there's going to be that recognition that you've known each other from before. Okay. And if you're with somebody right now, that is your, that is your soulmate, I feel. And we've got inspirational creation, alchemy, magic, and innovation. So, yeah, you could be getting a lot of inspirational ideas. You could be feeling very creative right now. Um, it could feel magical. You could be having really good ideas. So just follow through on that, okay? Follow your inspirations. And we have angel of vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others may say. So again, this is going back to using your intuition, trusting your own inner voice, okay? And it's not about your head, okay? It's not about your brain. It's about your heart, about your feelings. So trust your feelings, okay? And there may be more to be revealed around that, okay? And we got ask. Ask us to help in this situation and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. We patiently await your request. So as I've been saying all through this message today, if you want, help from your guides, from your angels, you need to ask them. So ask through meditation, ask through prayer, and then they will come in and assist you, okay? So for Aquarius, yeah, I feel with the Ten of Wands, you're coming to the end of a cycle. You're getting ready to put down those burdens. Yeah, we've got balance coming in. You're going to be balanced between your head and your heart, okay? Yeah, and we've got Page of Cups. So there could be a message of love coming in, as I said, as well. For some of you, this is a kindred spirit, a kindred soul coming in. Okay, so that is Aquarius. Oh, hi, Nisha. Yeah, I don't know what I said. I can never remember what I said because I'm channeling. But yeah, 1 + 3 is 4. So it could be 4 weeks. Okay, 4 weeks. But again, energy can shift, okay? So for Pisces, what do your guides and angels want you to know for the highest light, love and truth? For Pisces, for Pisces, for Pisces. So for Pisces, we've got lightheartedness. It's time for you to let your inner child out to play. So really, do some inner child work, do some healing around that, connect with that playful, fun side. As children play, they're very much in the moment, aren't they? They're not thinking about what happened yesterday or what's happening tomorrow. They're in the moment, they're joyful, they're playful, they're just in the now. So connect with that energy within yourself. And that helps release any stress or anxiety that you're going through as well. And third eye portal, intuition, focus and confusion. So you could be having a third eye activation. Your intuition could be improving, increasing. Your focus is increasing. And you're letting go of confusion. You're going to get clarity. You're going to feel a lot clearer about things in your life, I feel. And we've got family. The situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. So if you're in some sort of dispute with a family member, and for some it could be a friend, allow yourself to connect with this person energetically. Surround yourself with blue light and angels and be open to heal and the gifts within the situation, and allow yourself to feel peace and to resolve this situation, okay, with this person. And we have Angel of Joyfulness. Something wondrous and magical is about to happen. Wow, how beautiful is that? So yeah, I feel there's some joy coming into your life, and this could be to do with healing a family or a friendship relationship. This could be due to you connecting with your inner child and being in that open-hearted, loving energy, and you're attracting in more joy and more happiness. What else for Pisces? Yeah, with the Six of Swords, leaving the past behind, you know, taking the lessons and not taking the baggage, you know, just taking the lessons and the experience that you learned from and moving forward in a calmer way, coming out of turbulence into smoother waters in your life. Oh my God, and the Sun, how appropriate is that? So, yeah, the happiest card in the deck. So, happy times ahead for you, Pisces, okay? Beautiful energy. Okay, beautiful messages there for the collective. So a couple more questions and then I'm going. So Neha Nair, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. How will be my life partner? Okay. So for Neha Nair, what would their new life partner be like? What would their new life partner be like? What would their life partner be like for the highest light, love and truth? For the highest light, love and truth. What would their life partner be like? Oh, left these cards here. Well, so far it's very positive, Neha Nair. I don't know what gender you are or what gender you like, but you're connected with somebody that is financially stable. They could be rich even. And they are somebody that does want that. They do want a commitment. They want to create a home and a family. They're very strong, emotionally strong, spiritually strong, mentally strong. They could be a Leo, doesn't have to be. But they're very grounded, I feel. Very creative and passionate. Very loving as well. You've got the Queen of Cups energy. So they're very loving. They are somebody that has love and passion. Yeah, I feel they're a hard worker. I feel they work hard. They have some sort of career where they make good money. You know, they can support themselves. There's someone who's quite successful with the Six of Wands. They're quite successful, whatever they're doing. They're doing well. Okay. Yeah, and we've got the King and Queen of Cups. So this is a divine connection. I'll show you it's King and Queen of Cups energy. King and Queen of Cups is a divine connection. So don't worry about the genders, whether you're, you know, if you like the same sex or whether you like the different sex, but this is a divine connection, okay? Your divine counterpart, okay? Yeah, it's a whole new chapter in your life. So how will he treat you? Let's have a look. How will he treat you? The highest light, love and truth. Yeah, definitely wants a relationship, this person, as I said. Somebody that can is good at compromise. They want to compromise, they want to work together. Yeah, this person's ready to date. Okay, so I feel they're single right now. Yeah, there's a lot of passion here. So there's a lot of passion and love, okay? So that's your message, Nihana. Oh, this is the last question for Arizo. Welcome. I've got to go after this. Okay. Does Nova think of me in a positive way? So I've got my yes or no cards. So let's ask the yes or no cards for Arizo, 369. Does Novin think of you in a positive way? Yes or no? Does Novin think of you in a positive way? Yes or no? The highest light, love and truth. Yeah, we've got a yes. Rising to the challenge, floating on air. So right now, for whatever reason, you're not in communication. Okay, but they don't, you know, they're not feeling negative about you. Oh, sorry, Evergreen. I only do one free question per person. Okay, I will be back on again tomorrow, though. What's the advice for Arizo? Oh, you're welcome, Nihana. Yeah, we've got you're ready, but the person may not be. The person you're connecting with may not be ready just yet, even though you're ready. Yeah, we've got peaceful resolution. So there will be a resolution to this, but it's all in the timing. It's when this person is ready. But they haven't got bad feelings about you at all. Sometimes people just need a bit of time on their own to figure things out, and we need to honour that and to give them that space to do that. If you care about somebody, you just give them that space, okay? So I've got to go now. So thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your support. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're watching this, whether in the live or the replay, I would appreciate your subscription. It really does help me. And I will probably be back on here again tomorrow, so look out for that. So sending you lots of love and blessings. Take care. Bye for now.